Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you how to cut and sew bell sleeves. So if you're just seeing my channel for the first time, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel. Do watch my videos, like them, and share and make your comments in the comment section. Yeah. Then to my returning subscribers, thank you so much guys for always coming back. So just follow me while I show you how this is done. To make a bell sleeve, you'll be needing your fabric, you'll be needing your matching thread, your elastic band, and scissors and tape rule. So for my bell sleeve, I'm going to be using a doll face material. That's doll face material, basically. That's what I'm going to be using. I have 1 yard of doll face material here. That's what I'll be using for my bell sleeve. So guys, my client requested for these bell sleeves and she said that she doesn't want it to be too bulky and also she doesn't want it to be too small. So currently we are looking at the moderate size for this bell sleeve. And here in this video, I was actually attempting to fold my fabric into 4. That I just wanted to cut both sleeves at once, like to make it easy and everything, but the material was not cooperating with me, so I had to cut them singly. That's one sleeve at a time. I'm making a 3/4 bell sleeve and my client's sleeve length is 18, so I'm adding 4 more inches to it. Then also I added my hem allowance and also seam allowance. I added hem allowance of 1 inch, then I added seam allowance of ½ inch. That's the seam allowance is for joining the sleeves to the shoulder, and the hem allowance is just for the folding so that I can put in my elastic band. So I just measured 24.5 all through. For this particular bell sleeve I'm making, there is no pleat at the shoulder, so it's just going to be a plain joining, no pleat, no gather, nothing. So for this cutting, if you have a basic sleeve pattern, you can do that already, but if you don't, you can just make one. I don't have for this particular client, so I'm just using my free hand to sketch. And since it's a bell sleeve, there's not so much to do. Just draw a basic sleeve. So what I do is that I just make that freehand curve, then I use my tape rule to check the measurements. My client's armhole is 20, so I have to measure 10. Then I also added 1 inch allowance for seam. Then what I did next was that I had to measure my hem. That's the lower part of my bell sleeve, the part that we have in the elastic band. So I added 3 inches to the 10. My client's armhole is 20, so divided by 2, that's 10. Then I added 3 more inches to it, that's 13. Then I also added 1 inch for seam allowance. So that was what I was doing here. I have a very short ruler, so I was just trying to eyeball it to make sure that I have a very straight slant line. Yeah, so if you have a very long ruler, that's nice for you. So just make a very straight slant line. After drawing my lines, I proceeded to cut. So I started with the hem part, then I just cut the parts that I've traced basically. So guys, this is what the cutout looks like. So I'm just going to secure with pin because I'm working with satin and it can easily move. So I'm just going to secure with pins. Then I'll proceed to cutting the second sleeve. So with the same measurements, nothing different. I just folded my fabrics into 2. Then I placed and just cut out. Now that I've gotten my 2 sleeve pieces, it's time to start sewing. So the first thing I'll be doing on each sleeve piece is that I'm going to be folding the hem. I'm going to be folding it. No, I gave a 1-inch allowance. So I'm going to be folding it twice. For the first folding, I'm going to fold it with half inch. Then I'm going to fold that half inch again by another half inch. I mean, I don't know if that's clear. I folded half inch to the wrong part of the fabric, and I folded that half inch again to that same wrong part. Then I just went to my sewing machine and I ran a very long stitch through, very close, not close to, like, I gave space, like it was very close to the folding, to the tip. Yeah, so it was very close to it. I don't know if you can see it clearly. So I did that to give enough room for the elastic band. So I did this for this one, and then I went ahead to do same for the second sleeve piece. So after folding the hem of my sleeve pieces, the next thing I'll be doing is that I'm going to be passing the elastic band through that hem, that folded hem. I'm going to pass in the elastic band. So this is what it's looking like. Very neat, guys. You have to ensure that you have a very neat stitch there. So I'll get my safety pin. I'll be using my safety pin to pass the thread into the hem. So I got my safety pin, guys, preferably small safety pin, the smaller one, because you're working with a small folding, so you have to make sure you're using small safety pin so that it can work very well and easier for you. So what I did was that I measured my elastic band to, because my client's round sleeve is 11 inches, so I had to take away 3 inches from that, from the 11. I later resorted to using, initially I was thinking of using 9, but I later resorted to using 8 to make it, to give it a firm hold. So I used 8 for it. Cut my elastic band at 8 inches, and I just proceeded to pass that through the folded hem until I got to the part where the elastic band was almost not seen in the hem. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I got to the, until when the elastic band got to the, oh jeez, English. So just look at what I'm doing here. So when the elastic band got to this part, I had to just run a repeated stitch there to hold it in place, so that it won't pull out. There'll be no case like that. Make sure you back stitch like that, just run repeated stitch there. So from there I continued passing the elastic band through the folded hem, and when I got to the end of the other parts, I did the same thing as well. I also ran some stitches on the elastic band and the fabric. At the other part, I did the same thing. I just did repeated stitch there again. So at this point, after I've successfully passed the elastic band through the folded hem, this is what I have. So I'm just going to fold to the wrong side. Yeah, I'm just going to fold to the wrong side, and I'm going to sew on the wrong side, because here I want to close that opening. So I'm going to sew on the wrong side. I'm going to use 1 inch. Remember, I give 1 inch seam allowance, so that's what I'm going to be using to sew this sleeve together. 1 inch seam allowance from the hem to the armhole. Okay guys, so after sewing the seam allowance, this is what my bell sleeve looks like. I'll just be showing you. And also remember, this is not my clothes, so it's looking a bit very big on me because we don't have the same armhole, and I use that measurements for this. She's a bit bigger than me, so this is what it looks like. Then now I said it was a 3/4, so I had to draw it a bit. I had to take it up to get that illusion, that bell sleeve concept. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Guys, I hope you've learned. I hope this video was very explanatory. Okay guys, so if you're just seeing my video for the first time, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or if you've been seeing this channel, you've been watching my videos and you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for always coming through. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful and honored to have you guys. I see the engagement, I see the subscribing. I'm just so grateful, guys. Thank you so much. And please do like this video, share with your friends, comment. If you're not clear about anything, always put it in the comment section. I'm always there to respond to you guys. Okay guys, so till next time, stay happy, stay positive, and stay stylish. Bye.